This steak started as the Namp number 140, and we've already cleaned it up into steak form. It's an extremely labor-intensive process to get this hanging tender to look the way it does now. At the beginning, the top and bottom is coated with fat, and there's a large gristle membrane that runs between the two muscles. We've already trimmed it and removed the gristle so that it's steak ready. We refer to this as the large side hanging tender, and this is the small side hanging tender. The portion challenge arises when you go to cut hanging tenderloins. As you can see, there's a lot of curvature, and when you go down to the small portion, this is not steakable, which means there's a lot of waste in this cut. Today we're cutting a 6-ounce portion, so we'll take the small side and tip it so it's ready to be cut into a steak. This section cannot be a steak, so it becomes stew meat for us, and that maximization of what would be waste at the restaurant level leads to savings for our customers. As the muscle breaks, we have even more waste. A little fun fact. Traditionally, the hanging tender was the piece of meat that the butcher used to take home. It was often referred to as the butcher's cut and would be taken home for the family because you only get one hanging tender per cattle. As far as uniformity, it is difficult to get uniform steaks. These are 3 of the same size portion steaks, and yet some are longer than others. They all eat the same though, and just have a little bit of a different look. Hanging tender meat is very soft and it just breaks apart. It has a similar texture to sirloin flat meat as well as skirt steak. It has a very soft bite and is very tender to begin with. A lot of people have been using this cut for sandwiches. You would butterfly the steak, put it on a sandwich with flavorful toppings like arugula, gorgonzola, and Roma tomatoes, or use it as an appetizer. Hanger steaks can also be fanned out for steak frite. It is a high-dollar item that has a simple preparation for the restaurant and is an easy moneymaker. The benefit of having Rastelli cut the hanging tender for you is that you don't have all of this expensive byproduct. You simply get your single portion and add it to the menu in any application you like.